for me, put on some music, let me go into my room and I'll vibe out, like that's it, yeah. I think it's a communal thing, right? Like it's a universal thing between humans. You can go anywhere in the world and you can play some music and people can start vibing out. You may not even know how to speak their language, which I really like, but you can have that sense of camaraderie from just listening to the music, being like, oh, yeah. So yeah, I think it definitely does bring people together. Certain songs, certain genres, you know, that's how you find your tribe sometimes. So.
Music brings about my passion through the way it makes me feel, through the way I see it influences my friends, you know. Not only does it have a grasp on your emotions, but it has a lot to do with, you know, our fashion sense and, you know, styles and, you know, unique ways that we portray ourselves to be. I think music has a lot to do with that. We can all relate to lyrics in songs. I think we can all understand how we feel, you know, when we hear a good song or, you know, something we like, you know, it makes you feel a certain way. You're so lucky to have music in my life. You know, I go home, I listen to music, I play guitar. It's usually how I wrap the day up. I don't know what I'd do without it because I go into a trance every night. It's like meditating.
Well, me personally, I think music has carried me through a lot of times. Tough times, positive times. I think just the fact that there's so much emotion that can be captured by music, and I think just the fact that you have a collective of people listening to the same music, there's no doubt that music brings people together.
You know someone's a good friend if you can just sit with them. Both of you guys don't need to talk, you can just sit, you can be anywhere. That point where you don't need to fill up the space with sounds of your own voice to just try and have a conversation, you can just be. I think that's when you know that you can be home with that person.
I think friendship is very important. Friends are very important. I think in this life you can't necessarily do it alone and you need people to bounce off. So I think friendship is company.
If you can count your friends on one hand, because you've lived a blessed life, I think a friend is important.
Definitely, you're always going to have conflict with, you know, your loved ones or, you know, people that you care about, and it's about how you resolve those issues is what makes it home. You know, we speak to a certain few people a lot more. We communicate with them so much more. We have these, you know, emotional connections to them.
Like you don't want your sunshine and rainbows and lollipop friends, right? You don't want the summertime friends. You need that one winter friend who will be there regardless. You know, when things are rough and things are bad, if there's one person, you can take over the world.